Hello, I am VoiceOver AU, also known as Kevin Powell. Welcome to the Wasteland. I will be your companion. We're here because I love playing games. I've been a gamer all my life, and I love streaming them because it's a chance to talk with a group of people about the things around a game as well. It's fun to play games. It's also cool to look at the themes that they explore. And in the case of Fallout, that's the surreal cast of characters that you run into. It's that golden age of science versus the Cold War paranoia that you get with what's happening politically in the age that it echoes. It's those gorgeous, smooth curves and chrome of design when you've got that real futurism feel. That Art Deco meets just chrome everywhere, burnished surfaces. All of that mixed into a blender is what I love about Fallout. And I'm really excited for the advent of Fallout 76, which is coming in November, and the beta is going to be starting, good lord, in about 3 days' time. I'm still kind of conflicted about what to do with that, whether to actually start playing the beta or wait for my squad for the full game. Let's get some, there we go, let's get some desktop music going there. Let's get some Fallout 2 in the background. Now, I wanted to say a couple of things before we get started. Thank you for your patience with the slightly late start tonight, too. I'm a bit of a theatre widow tonight. My partner is off at the theatre, enjoying a show. Actually, a Fringe Festival show. And so I was just a little bit more rushed than I expected, putting down the wee bed for the night. I wanted to say a couple of quick thank yous. First of all, thank you so much to Flimby77 for the follow. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for becoming part of the family. And, completely unsurprisingly, well, I should say actually completely surprisingly, that's the way around I'm thinking of this. Thank you so much to Kid Kerrigan for the follow as well. We're friends on Twitter, but given that Kid Kerrigan is someone that I've known in the past in real life, I've gone very softly about talking about Twitch around her, because I do this as a hobby. She's a Twitch partner and does this full time. But thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Let's see. So that's it in terms of our new follows since we streamed last, which was a really fun session of The Evil Within on Wednesday night. Speaking of which, we'll talk about that more in just a second. Thank you, as always, to those of you who are sharing your audience with me and hosting me on your channel. I really appreciate the measure of trust and respect that engenders, the amount of faith that you put in me to entertain your audience. Thank you to Slayer Lover Gaming, to Even Prime TV, to Everything Apocalypse, and as always, to Ironside. You people are the best. Thank you. So what did we do last week when we were playing Fallout? Actually, it was Monday. What did we do Monday when we were playing Fallout? We went down to Broken Hills to try and cut off the supply of uranium to Gecko's mine. Like, tonight, it's going to happen, folks. Tonight is going to be the night. It's going to be the night that Gecko goes down. We're going to take Gecko down. Why are we going to do this? Because that lets us get into Vault City and become part of the rather ugly family. Blah. But we're not playing a nice character, so, it should be good. It should be good. We just want into the, as other people have said, the quite nationalist, like white supremacist, genetically pure mindset that's going on inside Vault City to see what's happening there. And one last thing I wanted to say as well. Thank you so much again to Sun for the subscribe. Thank you for being first subscriber. So cool. I really appreciate that. I can't thank you enough for that. Thank you. I'll talk a little bit more later tonight about plans around Discord server and that sort of stuff. For now, the only other thing I really wanted to mention is I've done a little bit of tinkering with regards to my audio setup to try and get rid of background noise. There's not a lot going on here background noise-wise, but there's a little bit in terms of computer hum there, because I've got about 3 giant fans on the outside of my machine. It's not a beastie machine by modern comparison, by modern standards I should say, but it was when I picked it up, and so I'm trying to limit that. So let me know if you're having trouble hearing me. My levels here are looking good mic-wise, But if I don't sound better than the last time you've heard me, that's kind of what I'm keen to know. All right, and I'm just gonna mess around with. I'm gonna mess around with the balance of where my game window is positioned for Fallout 2, just very quickly before we get started, because it's a little bit off center, just the tiniest bit, and it's gonna irk me for the rest of the night if I don't fix that. It'll get to me. It always amazes me how easy it is to make my cursor reappear when I'm off stream versus on stream. Just the giant chunk of my brain that suddenly goes to streaming. If I don't get my cursor back quickly, then I might just forget it. I might just forget about it. We'll see. It shouldn't be that hard. It's back in the game. Because all I should have to do is just click outside of the window. Yeah, I might end up putting it in the too hard basket. It's the only downside of these games, just how they capture the cursor and the way that they interact with it. No, it doesn't look like it wants to give away. It wants to give me back my cursor easily. That's okay. We'll just be a little bit off center. So we got Chad into trouble last time around. So let's see if we can't. Let's see if we can't sort out the rest of what's happening here in town. Because ideally, what I'd like to do here, I'm just going to bump up my levels just a little bit, so I'm jumping into the orange. Ideally, what's going to happen here is I want to free Marcus up so I can take Marcus back up with me. Because I'll scorch Gecko to the ground by myself, but it's going to be easier with help. Hey Pixie, how you doing? Let me know how the audio levels are sounding on the mic. I've been tweaking my signal chain here because I found out during the week that I can actually pop filters on my audio, and I'm hoping that it sounds better than last time around.
Something else you wanted?
Good old Marcus. Is 5 usual for you? Slept 5, streamed 6. Nice. What are you streaming at the moment? Alright, what's the story?
Long story. Want it short or the whole thing?
Give me a short version.
Right. Me and a human named Jacob. Something else you wanted? There's too much going on right now. Something else you wanted?
I was kind of hoping Marcus would give me a list of things that were going wrong in the city at the moment, but no joy. No dice on that, my friends. Yeah, those mic levels are looking okay. Oh, I do have a list of quests, though, for this city. Oh, nice. So many lanes were being fed. What do we got? Gecko. Not Gecko. Back. Broken Hills. Find the missing people for Marcus. Find the missing people. That sounds like it's going to have a tough combat associated with it.
Something else you wanted? Yeah? What?
No.
Something else you wanted? I'm Marcus. Help build the place. Long story. Want it right. Something else you wanted?
No. Don't have to tell me more about that. Ah, good luck on Outlast. More power to you. I'm terrified of the idea of that game. Alright, let's go have a chat to people around town and see what we can find out. Just looking around. Alright. I've already offended both of the criminals in here. Good old Frank. And his idiot accomplice. Yeah. Oh, I'm really looking forward to Call of Cthulhu coming out, but it's coming out at the end of the month. It's coming out like on October 30th. So I'm thinking about doing like a I don't know, 12 or 14 hour like stream over Halloween, because that'd be fun. Time zones obviously are a factor there, but if I start on Halloween night here, I think, milady, we might just steal from you. Now, what's my... is it F2? Brings up my command list again? Or is it F1? F1, that's right. What's my key for steal? Steal, 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 steal. Pickpocket. Use... steal, 3. Right. It is 3? Yeah, steal. Steal for people. I'm gonna steal from you. No? There we go. Right click instead of left click. What you got? Ah, 50 caps. That sounds good. Oh dear. Caught stealing the money. Oh, that's a fun predicament. That's the kind of mischief we want to get up to. Cross still creatures nearby. Sweet. Yeah, it's been a funny year for horror. There's been some good stuff circling, but it all seems to be coming out. I got rid of my last spear somehow. That was silly of me. I thought I kept a melee weapon, but obviously not. No. Well, she's unconscious now. A 14mm pistol, and now I've got 14mm ammo. I did say I was going to do more stealing. I did say that. Oh, she got up. That's not good. Now let's move a little closer. I have to shoot you dead this time. Oh, we crashed. That's a new one. Come on, Fallout 2. Goodbye, Fallout 2. Away it goes. Yeah, it's been an interesting year for horror. There's some good stuff slated. There's some good stuff slated to release, but it's all coming out later this year or early next year. There's another great horror game which is coming out. Sweet. Have fun in town. Thank you for popping in. Thank you. It will be. I'm gonna burn the city to the ground. Gecko will fall. Oh, thank you so much for that. Very much appreciate that too. Alright, let's double check that key. Steal. Yep, let's steal. I will steal from you. I will take... Ah! Nope. Let's see if I can get that unconscious goodness again. No, you missed. Well, that's not good. $16 points, but you're still up. This is not going to go as well as last time. I still want to hold to it. I still want to get in trouble in Broken Hill. The groin. There we go. It's only knocked to the ground. Oh no, she's out in the street. This is bad for me. Oh, that's worse. This is gonna go bad. I can feel it. Yeah, we're all friends. We're all friends. I wonder what happens there. I wonder what happens if... Where is she running to? She's running to what, the caravan? Oh, she's gonna come back in. Because now I'm stealing from her. She's so confused. She keeps going between AI states. It's like, if you're stealing from me, that's bad. That'll do it. You lost 10 karma. Alright, let's see who's hostile nearby. Hopefully no one. I'll take all of that. And I'll take that. Thank you. I'm guessing the AI is going to be smart enough that I'm flagged now. Oh. Oh. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's possibly the smartest decision I've made. Officially a terrible human being, but I'm a terrible human being with awesome armor. Just gotta remember which of those armors is the better one. Hot diggity. I like the way I work it. Yo diggity. I'll take that too. Hey, and I'm still not encumbered. Alright. Weighs 8 pounds. 35 pounds. Resistance is great for, let's see, normal 30, laser 75, fire 10, plasma 10, explode 10. What am I looking at here? Normal 25. $25, 20s across the board. Normal 30, 75. Yeah, that's definitely the better armor. The metal armor. Excuse me. Alright, let's see what kind of damage this does in comparison. 5 to 12. 12 to 22. Hot damn. We got ourselves a new gun. Wow. Who said crime doesn't pay? So now I'm curious what happens if I do that. You learn newest. Oh, learn straight away. Interesting. Well, that, folks, was interesting. I'm going to save the game now, because I get the feeling I'm going to save over my Broken Hill save to prove that I'm not save scumming here. Oh, hello. There's a back shelf. Let's see what good stuff is out the back. So that's basically, like, that's a major goal that I wanted to get straight away. That's, I've upgraded my armor much quicker than I would have done it legitimately. Now, let's see what happens if I walk out the door. Watch me walking up the door. Now, I don't want to get in a fight with anyone in Broken Hill, but I do want to see if I'm flagged. I am flagged. There we go. Well, hey there, buddy. If you have a grievance with me. Alright, let's start moving. Oh, Jesus. That presumably was Marcus. Alright. Broken Hill's lost to me now. But with the game, like with this, the place being as big as it is, with the map being as big as it is, I don't feel as bad about that. Like, I realize now that all of the stories in Broken Hill are kind of lost to me, but we did say we wanted to play an amoral character. By we, I mean me. I did want to play an amoral character. Oh, let's see if we can even get out of here. Marcus opens up with that minigun again. Alright, let's get this out of here. There we go. I like the idea of playing a character who is smart but lacks common sense as well. It's just gone about things the most bloody-minded way. That being said, I might be about to die. I'm still radiated. Let's get out of here. A band of raiders. There it is, folks. First death for the night.
The wasteland has claimed your life. Arroyo attempts to send out others to search for the Gecko, but they die quickly, and the village soon follows.
Arr. I'm a little worried about that, crash. It's got me a little disturbed. Alright, so on the way out last time I was curious about what's in that building. I wonder if I can sneak in there. Because I wonder if they're ghoul representatives of Gecko. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? Brian. And now the real challenge. I'm fighting a character with a name. How do I feel about that? You can feel that story going away. Turn. Alright, and I'll pop back out. Oh, Brian's gone. Where'd you go, Brian? Oh, there you are. Still there. Duck and weave. Duck and weave. $10 karma every time. Well, this is that negative karma that I was looking for. So what have we got going on here? Console for the power station. Hello. Oh, I've got a good reason. I want to turn it off. No, it's not going to let me tamper with it. That's a shame. Can't repair it. I was going to try and throw a spanner in that works, but I guess that's not going to happen. That's a shame. Well, and we saw on the way back to Gecko before that this shiny new armor is only going to take us so far. You know, it's only like a certain bump in resistance. See if we can even get out the door. I forgot to check Brian for stuff I could steal. Oh. Alright, let's go up to Gecko and shoot it up. Those rads are still a little bit of a worry. A little bit of a concern. You encounter wolves. But I don't want to fight wolves. I'm hoping my perk for dealing with random encounters is going to kick in. Wild horses may not carry you away, but what about wild dogs? Let's go. Let's go. Hot damn. Do I have a way to go to get out of here? There's 4 of them. 5 of them. 6 of them. Yeah, it's not worth fighting. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Thank you, Codsworth, for chiming in on what is the question for the stream as well. Very much appreciated. Do 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 do. Dee. Gotta get out of here. Going all the way back up to Gecko. Caravan fending off some raiders. How close are they to the exit? No, I don't think I want any part of that. None whatsoever. Because I think that caravan is going to die horribly. Everyone has miniguns now. You know what? I'm going to see if I can score myself a minigun. I'm going to assume every one of them has a minigun. I know it's a big gun. But it's worth checking out. Good lord. What are we looking at? 3 left. Yeah, the fight's going pretty even. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Submachine gun. Perfect. That's better than a minigun. I will take all of those. I will take all of that. I will take that. No? I won't. Oh, I'm at my weight capacity. Well, bottom. Bottom, bottom, bottom. What can I get rid of? Another submachine gun, I'm going to assume is worth more than another... Because they take 10 mil. Yeah, 10 mil submachine gun. I'm pretty sure I've got 2 pistols. 2 pistols. 2 pistols. How much do you weigh? I'm not going to tell me how much you weigh. Alright. You're going to be cryptic about it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Because I thought I had 2 10mm pistols. Apparently I only have 1. Oh, what to do? What to do? Because there's only 1 submachine... Oh, there's only 1 submachine gun. I don't even have 1 yet. Well, I definitely want to drop something. Let's drop one of the pieces of metal armor. Metal armor's worth a lot. Hopefully you're not going to drop both of them at once. There we go. Thank you. Because I definitely want that. And I definitely want that. And I'll take one of those. Because I know that they're heavy. And that's it. That'll do me fine. What a haul, folks. What a haul. And now, I'm going to get the heck out of here. 'Cause they're going to be unhappy with me. Plus I'm at carrying capacity. Oh, good lord. They're just about to turn the tables. They're going to get angry with me next. I really want to survive this now, because I've got good stuff. $107 points. Good lord. If I can get out of here though. Again, this is a substantial upgrade. I feel like I'm kind of cheating my way through it, though. Stealing from people. Like, it feels like I should be getting this by doing quests and getting upgrades and ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. Maybe that's how it's meant to feel. Maybe being the bad guy is meant to feel like cheating. Alright, folks. I can't get any of your stuff. I think I'm gonna... Trying to think, is there anyone I can trade with? I might even pop in at Gold City first and do some trading. Because I could use... I'm going to need some more 10mm ammo. Because I am going to be doing submachine gun bursts all up in that hizzy. All up in that place. Yes. Where is your mama now? It's 9:15 on a Friday night. Do you know where your mama is? Because mama said, knock you out. Alright, let's head to Vault City first. Let's do a spot of trading. Let me know how your week's been as well. Love to hear. There really is a lot of these random encounters. Just like a lot. Yeah, the Raiders are definitely going to win this one. To to the point where I want to get out of here. As soon as possible, please. It was funny, I felt this twinge of guilt the minute I killed a character that had a name. The minute I saw, like, Brian, I was like, oh, but it's Brian. I can't kill Brian. Just that knowing that there's, like, Brian has some kind of story associated with him. There is a quest of some sort, presumably. Some way that you can interact with Brian, and now it's gone. I really did, though, just want to mess with Broken Hill and turn the power off. I wish I could have done that. Da-da-da-da. Let's go to Vault City, to the courtyard. I'm trying to remember now. Can't remember whether I've... Oh, I hope this isn't the save. I hope we're not moving forward. No, I did. I backed up on that. I backed up on the save where I... Let's put the gun away. I'm just going to go in here and check that I backed up from the save where I offended the first citizen. Because that's kind of what I'm doing all of this in service of. Like, they're the people that I want to be terrible for. Here you go. Okay. Yay! I'm clean. Because it'd be terrible, like, if I was a terrible person in service of joining terrible people here in Vault City, and then I flubbed that. That would suck. So let's just double check that I can, in fact, talk to the first citizen and she doesn't want to shoot me on sight. Because it was Monday, I think? Yeah, I tried pushing a point with her because I got a dialogue response that looked a lot like it came from higher intelligence. And unsurprisingly, because I pushed my luck, she told me where to go. I want to be a citizen.
Yes? What is it?
About Gecko Power Plant.
Have you resolved the situation?
Not yet, still working on it.
Then do not waste my time.
All right.
Return when you have something to report.
Alright, I'll be back later. Good. We're all good. And there's a case to be made here for a shade of grey too, because if you've got a place this nice, what wouldn't you do to save it from the ravages of the outside world? It's been a bit of a tricksy week for sleep, but I managed to watch the first half of a film last night that feels pure Fallout, which was The Bad Batch. It has an incredible cast: Jim Carrey, Jason Momoa, a whole bunch of people. It's butter. And yeah, it just you don't have anything to barter. There we go. All right, thank you. Nothing today, actually. It has this fever dream feel, The Bad Batch, the movie. It has this fever dream feel, and just this incredible cast of just eccentric characters and places. Yeah, it just felt like a really great fit for Fallout. Alright, so let's get rid of that. I'm not going to use that anymore. And what about getting rid of that? 981. That's not a great number. No, no, no. Let's put that back. Alright, I'll take that. Oh, and... Ooh, let's pop those back. 31, because I want the ammo. Alright. Great. Great, great, great. Yeah, I'm trying to remember who the main actress in the film is. It's a really interesting film too because it's got a female director, female main protagonist, so it's got a different perspective. You know, in that it's not just a sausage fest. But yeah, it's just really interesting psychedelic film. Well, psychedelic's a poor word for it. Just yeah, fever dream is the best way I can think of to describe it. That's how I keep coming back to it. Very sparse on dialogue. Let's get rid of the old armor. Oh, what else have we got to get rid of here? I think that's it. Because there's, I suppose I can trade that in for stim packs. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Let's see. What does 3 stim packs look like? Whoa! Expensive. Alright, let's dial that back a bit. How about 1 stim pack? And math being an important skill, how about 221 caps? There we go. That'll do it. Yeah. And I think that gets rid of everything I'm carrying that I can't use as well, which is nice. Yeah, let's offer that. There we go. Alright. Let's get out of here. And embrace the outside world. Yes, I agree. I agree, citizen. Let's do more of that. More of that, I say. So because it is a Friday night stream, the question as always is, what is the best thing that has happened to you this week? Let me know in chat. I would love to hear how your week has been. Mine's been pretty good, apart from... Actually, mine's been excellent, apart from the fact that I could deal with more sleep. But, you know, who amongst us couldn't? Alright, let's go to Gecko. For a minute there and thought my submachine gun had disappeared. Yeah, 10 mil. Jacketed hollow piercings, exactly what I'm looking for.
What you need, youngster?
Alright, no real option there to put the fear of God into him. Well, let's have a look around. Let's see what else we can find here. Who are you? Skin has been very badly burnt. Very badly burnt. The Gecko junkyard. That noise it fires off occasionally is unsettling. Oh, do I still have the part that I got from... I don't. Where did that go? Oh, that's right. I gave it to the mechanic in Klamath. Hello? Master Merchant? Yeah, what's going on? Nice tragic reference. No? Not here to help you folks. I'm here to level the town. Lots of nice ammo there. Alright. We'll come back there. Somewhere behind. I suspect in order to really monkey wrench this town, I'm going to have to go into the reactor and just start shooting people up. But I want to get a lay of the land first. Because I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb. Reminds me of Ronan. Ronan, even. Instead of Ronan. Yeah, it reminds me of that film Ronan. With... It's a creepy-ass door. With Robert De Niro. There's this great line he has in the film. If you haven't seen it, it's worth seeing. It's from memory. It's directed by Luc Besson. And it's this really great, low-key espionage thriller. And Robert De Niro plays... Those doors are seriously creepy. Yeah, Robert De Niro plays basically the point man in essentially like a group of mercenaries who get hired to do a job. And there's a couple of great lines that he has in there, and one of them is just the fact that he never goes into a building without knowing where the exits are. And I don't want to take a run at leveling this town without knowing what the lay of the land is. The other really great moment in that film, it's just such a quotable line. Why is your reactor outside of the vault, folks? Alright. Gordon of Gecko. Nice. Yeah, what do you do here? Like what? Maximizing my potential worth. I am greedy. Greed. Greed is good. What does greed have to do with Gecko? What kind of information? Far more than Gecko needs, yeah? So? Very reliable source. And oh, oh, it's so hard to be bad. It's so hard. Because this is a win-win. Like, this is both cities improving. This is the world overall improving. Alright, so let's stay true to the course of being bad here. All of that's complicated, and we want a simple solution. So, no. Oh. Oh, okay, hang on. Maybe. Do we have an angle? Oh, there we go. Now I've got a legitimate reason. A legitimate reason, even. Perfect. Perfect. Got blown off because I'm a tribal. That seeds really well. Or seeds, that ties in really well with the other reasons I've had for doing bad things. Alright, sunshine. Are you first, I wonder? No. We want to get into the vault. We want to get into the reactor first. We want to shut it down. Because we still don't know what's going on there. Haha, but Gordon, we're coming back for you, buddy. Yeah, there we go. It's all about tribalism. Not being a tribal. Those doors sound like nothing more than screaming. It reminds me of a friend shared a video during the week. See if I can dig it up at some point, actually. It's, you know, like the little sort of rubber ducks that you get, or rubber geese. Like, you know, you squeeze it and it goes... It's a whole shopping trolley full of them. And someone just, like, squeezes one of them to go, this is what it sounds like. And then just squeezes the whole shopping trolley. And it sounds terrifying when you hear it. It sounds like nothing more than a group of people screaming. I believe that is the sound of radiation. Alright. Gecko. Let's take our medicine. Boop. Got that radiation resistance going on. And I gotta remember this time, I lost it last time because I was here with a companion. All my companions have died since, but I've got a companion who died. Hey there. How about the reactor control room? Alright, I'm going to pay attention here. Door to the right is through the... Door to the right is the one you entered through. Then through the door at the end, past the yellow security door. Then go off to the right. How do I get one? I think Jeremy has a key. The guards at the security doors have keys. Alright. Then the door at the end? No, it doesn't seem right. Well, it turns out I got a yellow key card already. I got one from the vertebrate. Oh yeah, it is through that warren there. That is where I'm going. Alright, let's see if this works. Does nothing. Alright, let's go have a chat to Jeremy. Hang on, is Jeremy in here? Or is Jeremy outside? Yeah, Jeremy was like Harold's offsider, wasn't he? I think he was. Pretty sure Jeremy's in here. That's Lenny. Who's Jeremy then? That's... Plain tragic. Nice. I love that of all the things a bunch of ghouls could do, they end up playing cards forever. That's awesome. I'd be happy with that. That's always... the guards have... Let's just do one. The guards have keys. So we're just going to steal one off them. I'm on a clock with that radiation resistance. I will save the game, just in case. Because I can see if this goes pear-shaped I might die. Oh, actually... Yeah, I'm going to save the game. Yes. I feel like using one slot per town I'm in is a good way of avoiding save scumming. Ah, I didn't take the plastic explosives because I didn't have the weight allowance for it. Oh, I forgot to. Ah, that's disappointing. I was gonna be super mean and blow these people up. No risk of that, I guess. I'll take that, thank you. I'm a little worried. Nice. I'm a little worried about the caliber of weapons they're using. It's gonna be a nasty fight. Well, let's see if we can mess things around without even needing to fight. Computer. Hang on, control room? Is that the control room then? Can't be. If the computer's not functioning, it can't be the control room. Man, this place really is a maze to get in and out of. Alright, let's try stealing again. I'll take that. Thank you. Nice! Certainly easier than shooting. Maintenance bot. It's perfect, I can use that. Alright, let's save again. This is gonna go places. Because what I want to do is just shut the reactor down. I'm not sure how to though. Let's find out. Functional access code. Oh, let's try the first one. Let's try 3.5. Alright. Let's try again. Initialize. Alright, so initial is A. Enter secondary functional access code. 3.5? Alright. It's not that many permutations that it can allow. Alright. Secondary, so secondary's got to be 5B. Tertiary's got to be 3.5. Okay. Automatically return to its bay. Okay, cool. That's good. Assuming it repairs itself. Main coolant shut-off valve. East wall of the reactor core. The valve is controlled by a large red wheel. Alright. This program. Alright. Go to main menu. Add a command. This must have been super hard to code for them. Back. All right. Move unit to intermediate. As waypoints to final job task location. Alright. Oh, I see. So. So. Lisp. Amplify. Alright. Alright, amplify works. Set voltage. And then it doesn't like that one. Alright. Okay. Add a command. Amplify. Add a command. Deharmonize. Back to main menu. Execute program. Alright, let's see how that goes. Test Jupyter Wave Compiler. Alright. Main menu. Execute program. Ah, I can see what the machines are. Okay. That helps. Alright, I'm just going to pop out for just a quick second and then I'll be right back. And we are back. Alright, so the fact that I can see this stuff. Titanium Gamma Shield. Neptune Impeller. Uranium Rod. Jupiter Wave. Alright. I'm gonna take some notes on this very quickly. Just very quickly. So the order I want is shield, impeller, driver, capacitor, compiler. Alright, let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. Alright, stop program. This program. Alright, back to my menu. Add a command. So, it goes. Shield. Impeller. Driver. Capacitor. Compiler, and that's all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all of them. That's all 5. Alright. Let's fire that bad boy off. That's a neat little puzzle. Now hopefully this is going to do what I want it to do. Alright, it's going to tell me then, I guess, if that was a invalid command. Well, it didn't seem to do what I wanted it to do. Coolant maintenance sequence. I guess it's not going to do what I want. Cleaning sequence, repair sequence. Well, this is where I should be. I'm not seeing a way to stop it. It's a shame. Back. The service procedure is no longer memory load current. Service procedure update not available locally. Back. Alright. Cleaning sequence. back. Yeah, I don't. Interesting. Very interesting. So, what can I do to monkey wrench this? Alright. What do you do here? We're in the town too. Here we go. Run the city and repair the atom. Wouldn't you have to run? It's just a blowhard. I was thinking for a minute there I might be able to set him up to sort the place out. Because I get the feeling I've got to do something decisive in here. Like, it's not going to be enough just to kill everyone. I've got to find a way to shut that planet down. Alright, let's go back to the guard at the front desk. And get reminded about where it is we can potentially go. Hey. This is our control room. Just past... Okay, so that's just past the reactor control room. Where's the reactor control room? Okay. So that's actually the robot control room there? That's interesting. So that's someone's living quarters. Kind of wish I had a bomb. Kind of wish as well. I kind of wish as well. I had a target. See, this should be, if there's anywhere that I can... It's even marked as being the control room. So I would have thought if there's anywhere that I can control the reactor, it would be there. I guess not. Because computers aren't even on. And I don't like my odds of getting into there. I mean, it would be nice to be able to use the robot somehow to sabotage the whole place. Alright, let's see what happens if I go in there. I'm guessing I'm gonna die, and die horribly. But I can't see a way at the moment of... Like, there's something I'm missing. Twice. Alright, let's... That's what I wanted to do. I've closed the coolant valve, so presumably that's going to cause a meltdown. Alright, let's burst into you. No? Can't hit you? Oh, I don't have the AP for it. Six AP for a burst. That seems fair. I'm guessing that did what I wanted it to, given that everyone's now aggro on me. I did not want to do that. really want to close that door and I can't. There we go. I will take that. What's that? Assault rifle. I'll take that. Thank you. Because that should be doing more damage than 8 to 16. Really? 5 to 12. 8 to 16. Well, assault rifle it is. It has been a fruitful night. If I can get out of here without baking. Like, the only downside to this is that I've used most of my stim packs now on surviving the reactor, but I don't think the robot could do what I wanted it to do. I get the feeling it wasn't able to. There we go. That'll do nicely. Yeah, I get the feeling every time that robot was going over there, it was just making sure that the coolant valve was doing the right thing. Alright. Well, this is exactly what I said that I was going to do. Just burn Gecko to the ground. Hey there, buddy. Yeah, the only downside is I'm just continuing to lose. I'm continuing to lose hit points from that radiation. Alright, well let's... Oh, I can't move. Because you're in the way. Spang! Nice ricochet. Hot damn. That rifle means business. Bear with me for one quick second. Excellent. Excellent. Just wanted to make sure we were still recording at the same time. Outside of stream. Steam, that is. You're gonna get shot in the head. 15 points is not a great deal. So I wonder what happens if when I leave here. Like, I wonder at what point. At what point does that reactor start melting down? Oh, good lord. That'll do it.
Your life ends in the wasteland.
Ow. Ow. Alright, how far back did we go? Alright. Is there a key to use a stim pack? I think there is. There isn't a quick key, there should be. Use a stim pack. Oh, you know what I can do? I can put my stim packs in my other action item slot thing. Let's do that. Let's do that. Because now I don't need to go to my inventory to heal. I should have done that ages ago. Alright, Erika, come on. Oh, seriously? Use on me. Oh, come on. Go on. It is not handy. Who else would I want to use it on apart from me? Hey, son. How you doing? I'll be with you momentarily. I'm just in the middle of thinking. Yeah, you go into the reactor, buddy. You do that. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Tense moment. I'm being a bad person, and I'm melting a reactor down. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. How's your week been treating you? Thank you so much for the sub as well, by the way. No, I'm sorry to hear that. 32 hit points. I've sorted out my notifications now, so I shouldn't miss subs in future. Sorry to hear that about the man flu. That is not fun. How's everything? Don't punch me. Oh, that means you probably used up all of your beautiful ammo. That's a shame. I hope not. No, you didn't. Good. How's everything going with Jack at the moment? If I may ask. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty fantastic. I wrote off some of my sleep debt today, which was nice. Oh, that's fantastic. Glad to hear it. I've been tinkering with my audio settings. So I've stacked a few filters on here. Hopefully I sound as good as before or better. That's the plan. Let's try to eliminate background noise where possible. What do you got for me? Stimpack. Thank you. Keep on keeping on. Got an end of year bonus from the company I work for this year, so that was nice too. Gotcha. Okay, that's good. I'll take that. No obvious difference is fine. And sometimes there was just a bit of fan noise that I've been trying to eliminate, and I suspect with the PS4 around as well, that'll make a difference. Because that's got a fairly aggressive fan. Oh, by the way, I had an interesting thing happen during the week. I played a game of, I played a session rather of The Evil Within, and I'm going to be bumping horror games to 2 streams a week. And I actually turned a corner with that game, and I'm starting to like its systems. Like, it's not horror, the thing that I'm liking with it, but it's still, I'm still finding it fun. I was surprised. Like, I just went, I think it was the experience of going through like a big combat. I just ended up starting to find its systems fun, even though the combat's ridiculous. Oh, I defeated, I know, it's heresy. You're absolutely right. I defeated the old flame too, and I found that fight not as difficult as I was expecting it to be based on what you were saying. I thought that was actually one of the first bits of good design that the game had thrown at me. Because it seemed to be making it pretty clear what I was meant to do. No one was more surprised than me though. I think you set expectations for it, but it was the, like, once you get the first line of dialogue where a character says to you, you know, fire seems to do the trick. And then there was just a bunch of stuff, laid out around the encounter. It just seemed. It's 13, it's not doing a great deal. I'm beginning to think that going into the reactor core and doing everything manually is not the best solution, but I don't know that the robot's going to do what I want it to do. Yeah, you miss. Alright, let's go for the headshot, because that's doing better damage. Ah, let's reload first. I think it was the fact that I walked past like something that was near. I walked past 2 things going into the room. Like, one was there was one of the fire barrels, and then there was like a little room that had a flame in there, and I just lucked into going into the first of like the fireplaces running from her, and then I kind of got, oh, okay, it's making me run a track, and every time like I go past somewhere, there's a fire-based thing I can use. I don't know. There's been a bunch of... What did I get? 22 hit points. There's been a bunch of things, to be fair, that like... that have been obvious that I've missed. That was just seemed to be one where I clicked on it. Come on, Festus. Come back. Come back, Festus. Don't run. We can be friends. Done. Inventory. I will totally take some jet right now. You gain 1 strength. Yes! Crush. But yeah, that's all by the by. In Fallout 2, I stole some stuff in... Broken Hills, and so that place is dead to me now. But man, oh man, did I get better equipment. There you go. You stay there. Yeah, you just lie down there for a sec. Oh wow, it still didn't kill them. Oh. I was hoping for. Yeah, crime's been paying super well. Super well. I'm radiated, like, to within an inch of my life, though. Oh, there we go. There's another death.
The wasteland has claimed your life. Arroyo attempts to send out others to search for the Gecko, but they die quickly, and the village soon follows.
Alright. I'm going to see then. I'm going to see if I can do this via the bot. Because I know how to do it by the bot. The thing I'm not sure about, though, is whether doing it via the bot is going to do what I want. Because I know I need to turn it like 3 times. So I'm going to see what happens if I execute that program like 3 times. Perfect. Alright. Execute program. Go and do your thing. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to get out of this fight. Like especially with the rads leaking from the open door. Like that safety door just does not open afterwards. Oh, I wanted to let you know too, as a faithful subscriber, I'm setting up a Discord channel. At the moment, I'm in the process of just getting everything together, and there'll be sort of special, there'll be like a special area for subscribers too in there. I'm still thinking at the moment around what to do, like what to do in terms of honoring the commitment that subscribers make, and I'll be doing something once a month. I'm thinking maybe like a YouTube party or something like that. Alright. Let's just make sure that it's got 1, 2... Yeah, it's got 5 steps. Back to main menu. Execute program again. So we're going to do this 3 times and see what happens. Ideally, this is going to do the same thing that I did before, and it's going to turn off the coolant valve. And then the gentleman next to me is going to get annoyed. Do. 29 instances. Oh, Jesus. 29. Yeah, that seems like far more than it should be, right? How does that sit with sort of the statistics, I guess, statewide per capita? Like you in a bit of a hotspot? Yeah. I guess that goes back to some of the things that you were saying around the divide between the haves and the have-nots. Oh, wow. Yeah, that hasn't done what I want, I don't think. I'll just run it one more time. Execute program. It's a shame. It's going to be tough fighting my way out of here. Oh, actually, I know what I should do. Instead of trying to have the fight with the door open, I should just get rid of everyone first. See how that goes. Yeah, if that had done what I wanted, that should have turned off the coolant valve by now. Huh, clever. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like if there's no chance at things improving for you, then stuff like gang violence tends to be the result at the end of it all. All right, speaking of gang violence, we're not a gang. We're a person. We're a person on a mission. All right, so instead of having this fight with the door open and radiation leaking through the place, I'm gonna take everyone out ahead of time and then deal with the reactor. Then I'll have a clear run out of the place. Hey, buddy. Hey, Damien, how you doing? No, I can't modify the robot's programming. Well, I've set the robot's programming up to do what I want it to do, which is go over to the valve. I can turn the valve if I go in there, but I take a lot of damage because of the rads. So I'm gonna take everyone out in here first. We are finally cashing in our chips on being evil, by the way. So, here you go, son. Yeah, you just stay there for a sec. Yeah, we did some bad things. We did some bad things in Broken Hill. We did a lot of stealing. We got some cool stuff. Oh, action points. All right. Yeah, exactly, son. That's a really good way of putting it. Whereas conversely, if you have some hope of a future, like, you know, I can't remember the neighborhood, but it was in a black neighborhood in the US. There was either a millionaire or a billionaire basically paid for everyone's schooling, and once he did that, like once everyone had sort of the ability to go to a decent school, to have an education, like graduation rates just skyrocketed. And why aren't you letting me shoot you? Because you're just knocked out, you're not dead. We're gonna have to wait for you to get up. Turn. Let's try again. Huh? Oh. You're dead. Alright, I'll take all your stuff. Yeah, and I guess that goes back to some of the stuff you said in the past around the education system there as well. Yeah, it definitely sounds complicated. So yeah, Damien-wise, to go, I think I answered your question, but yeah, I can only modify the robot's programming to get it to a point inside the reactor. So largely, what I'm trying to do, which is get up to mischief, I can't do with the robot, which is a shame, because all I want it to do is turn off the coolant valve. It would be cool if I could reprogram it and say, I want to turn off the coolant valve. As it is, like, it's pretty impressive what they did with how the robot works in the game. Like, they've really extended, I imagine, like, it looks like it would have been a bugbear to program, but it's really clever the way it works. Like, through basically a conversation system, I can build up a program. So if they implemented that as a conversation tree, the number of combinations, man, that's huge. Anyway, who knows how it works? The short answer is, I can't get up to mischief with it, so I'm just going to clear out the place now. I'm going to go around being a naughty man and clear out the place now of everyone without rads leaking through that open door, because once that door opens, it does not shut. Yeah, I hear you, son. Like, it's similar to the frustration that a lot of Australians have with our government, where there's just no... Why aren't you letting me reload? I've got 50 bullets. I've got 50. Yeah, with the Australian government and what we're doing with offshore detention of refugees. Don't know why that's not letting me reload. I've got plenty of ammo. Hang on. A 5mm. Ah, it's 5mm armor piercing. It won't let me mix and match. That's fair enough. Yeah, well... No, look... No, I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from, son. And it's fair to voice like those. It's fair to voice those frustrations. Don't get me wrong, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just keeping things moving over here at the same time. Alright, so the people in here who are giving me trouble before, actually, I think might have... they're ghouls, so they shouldn't have armor. They've just got better weapons. But I don't really want to... I want to make sure I've got plenty of ammo without it running out. Yeah, getting back to your point, Damien, I don't think they kind of implemented a programming language, but I suspect the way it's done, I could be wrong, but this is just a complete guess. But given that it goes through a series of conversation tree choices, I'm imagining that, well, who knows? Like, maybe it is sort of a state variable that gets built up with the combination of your choices. But the brute force approach would be that there's basically like a... just hit my mic. Sorry about that. Oh, fantastic. I'm glad that you didn't feel ignored there, son. Because yeah, it's definitely something that I think is a worthy conversation topic. Yeah, I think they've implemented it basically as a full conversation tree with all of the combinatorial choices. I could be wrong, but that would be the simplest, most brute force way of doing it. All right, folks. Who likes bullets? It's the downside of having the mic this close. If I wave around excitedly as I'm wont to do, I will hit it eventually. Oh, that reminds me too. This is now not a loner Chaotic Eyeball, but it is my very own Chaotic Eyeball. So a huge thank you again to Pauline Constantine, local voiceover colleague / peer, who lent me her Chaotica initially to give me a chance to actually test it out. Really appreciated. So there's a few people in here who have automatic weaponry, who are the real problem. Who do I think I am? I think I'm the chosen one. That's who I think I am. Yeah, you fall over. You just have a nap. Oh, shot the wrong person. I see you were a person of taste and high caliber weaponry. I'll leave you to do your thing. So the question, as it is a Friday night, as always, is, what is the best thing that has happened to you this week? Answers on the back of a postcard or in chat. I would love to know what has been happening with your week. Festus, you're a problem child in here. You have been the point where this has kind of gotten derailed a couple of times. Whee! little bit worried about something too. I've configured audio alerts for the horror stream, but not for this stream, and I've been relying on OBS over there to tell me what's happening, but at the moment it's still not telling me about 2 recent follows that have occurred. So, Lord only knows what could be happening that I'm missing at the moment. Oh, that sounds awesome! Ah, that sounds like a wonderful day. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you lie there. I'll get help. No? I don't know if you remember too, but I was really looking for ways to lose positive karma. 10 karma per person I kill. Like, it just mounts up. Oh, what have we got here? Part requisition form. Interesting. It glows in the dark. Glow in the dark room. Nice. Yeah, I've kind of... Like, it sounds a little pearl clutchy, but I've actually, I've been almost shocked by how well crime pays in this game. Like, it is paying off. I'm tempted. Alright, let's have a look at that shotgun, because I'm thinking that shotgun might be a better choice for getting out of here. 12 to 22 versus 8 to 16, yep. This is kind of like... it's kind of like that sequence in Pulp Fiction when Butch just constantly upgrades in the pawn shop. Alright, I'm gonna save. Not to save scum, but I just don't. We've gotten forward a ways, and I feel like I've got some tactical choices ahead of me. I don't want to keep dying in the same spots. I want to die in new and interesting places. Hey there, buddy. What's it going to do? 16 points. That's not bad. Yes, I did hit your skull. That's what I was aiming for. Yes! Yes! Yeah, I can't go back to Broken Hills now. Gecko's going to be a loss, is going to be a, Ow. Oh, you son of a... Yeah, Gecko is going to be... Well, Gecko's going to be a wasteland once I'm finished. So there definitely is a social cost. You're absolutely right. But man, does it ever reward being a bad person? Just, you know, not bad. It should. Like, I like that it does. I think games that play a little too coy with that, giving you like a moral choice and then only rewarding the good choice, I think that's a bit of a cop-out way to go. You can always wipe out the towns. That's gift card advice. Well, you can always wipe out the towns. Oh, it's time to reload. I could have done that before. Hey, buddy. How's your head? 24 points. Your head, the answer, is apparently sturdy. Oh, so Baldur's Gate gives you moral choices, but then it's only really the good side that gets rewarded? Oh. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can't throw a grenade. 63, that's not bad. Hot damn. 30 points. That's not impressive. Alright, we're going to fight a retreating battle here. We're going to do the same thing we were doing towards the end of Fallout 1. We're going to start playing the corners. Doors and corners. Oh, it's a great line from The Expanse. Na, 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 na. Yeah, see, that's... Yeah, it's an interesting one. Because... Yeah, it feels like there's a... Like, being good should kind of be its own reward. Alright, let's point blank see if we can take out our armed fellow here. It was a real problem with BioShock, where BioShock gave you this moral choice with what you do with the little sisters. And it turned out that mechanically you were rewarded much better for doing the good thing than you were for using them for your own benefit. There we go. Yeah, you just take a load off. Take a load off. Sit down. Have a think. Sorry, Eodor. Tell me more. What is Eodor? Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Damien Wise. Like if you've got choices between good, neutral, evil, like it shouldn't just be your alignment at the start of the game. Like when you make choices in game, it should actually make a difference. Some of BioWare's stuff in Dragon Age is really good for that. In those cases, it feels less like... It's kind of less like a choice between good and evil, and it's more a choice of, well, which of these things do you want to do? It starts cleaving closer to something like, say, Witcher, where you're trying to solve a problem, and your character's always got an interest in solving the problem, but your solutions are all complicated. Okay. Yeah, and it seems like... So what is Eodor? Because I've never actually heard of that before. Oh, okay. Interesting. It's the first time I've ever heard of it. Come on out. You can talk to me. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? No? Alright. Just move out of the way here and block line of sight. Yeah, I've got to confess, I've never heard of it. It sounds interesting, though. No, there's no one in here. I missed them leaving then, I guess. Did they go in there? Ghost door. There you are. Oh, I missed you. Come on over. Come on over, buddy. There is someone in there. There is someone in that room. They must be up against the wall. Alright, well, let's go do our thing. Oh, there's two people over there. Hey! How you doing? I'll just go over here. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Good lord. Ghoul Guard was hit for 127 hit points and killed. Ow. Someone's sporting a minigun. Alright, I'm probably going to save at this point too. No, 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 no. I don't want to save scum, but I can see myself dying, and I don't want to... I want a chance to fight this through. Alright, let's... What? Save game. There we go. No, can't save it this time. High score takes a hit depending on how many times you load and how far back you go. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds really interesting. So, I guess there's a real emphasis there on the mechanics of combat. Did you like that? No? Need to get out of the what? One. Oh, you son of a... Alright. 2, 3. I'm gonna block line of sight with... Ah, someone needs to reload. That's why I couldn't shoot. 3, 4, 5, 6. No? No, I can't. No, there's no one there. Okay. Turn-based strategy game. Oh, wow. Oh, interesting. That's right up my alley. I'm playing Into the Breach at the moment and just loving it. Like, turn-based combat, especially with intricate systems, which is hard to find, is really good. I'm really looking forward to Phoenix Point coming out next year as well. Yeah, it sounds intriguing. Right. Now I can hit that person. There we go. Oh wow, that jet's nice. That's giving me... It's giving me 2 shotgun shots per round when I don't have to reload. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you lie there, I'll go get help. Har, har, har. It's in the head. But is still alive. Tough one. Let's try that again. There we go. What you got? What you got? What you got? Take that. I've already got one of those, but I'll take another one. Yeah, crime is paying, folks. Crime is paying well. Who knew that being bad could be so good? The only downside is I've yet to find... I'm hoping that I find an outpost of scum and villainy that I actually like. Slave traders. Not really my people. Interesting. That shard concept, yeah, leads really well into like a conceit for level-based gameplay. Or, you know, individual maps. Alright, let's just make sure that our friends out here are gone. Nope, they're not. Alright. Hey, buddy. Man, that extra 2 AP is addictive. Makes a difference. I could do with less of the B word. Thank you, game. I know I'm killing a bunch of people, but, you know, in terms of insults, there's other stuff in the bag to grab than bitch. I'll just go around the corner and break line of sight with you all. This is where I wish I had my grenade. It is 10:53. We're coming up on the end of stream. I might hang in on this for a few minutes longer because I want to see if I can, like, we're close to just spoiling the week for Gecko. Everyone in Gecko is going to have a bad day. Bad week. Just like you, buddy. Wait, what do we got? Six left. I gotta reload. Well, seeing as I've only got 4 AP left, I might as well have a look at what you got. Fruit. I'll take that. I'll take that. And I'll just move a little bit further over. No, not at all. Not at all. I hope you feel better. Hope you feel better. What's the best thing that's happened to you this week, Damien Wise? How's life been treating you? A stim pack. Oh, another grenade. That will come in handy. So much ammo. Gotta say, the shotgun was a good choice for getting out of here. Do. Oh, we're out of shotgun shells now. Let's drop the shotgun. We're going to John Wick it. We're going to drop the gun. Because in terms of weight allowance, I'm pretty much at my maximum. But boy howdy do I have a lot of this ammo. I missed. Well, that was unimpressive. Alright, let's fight a retreating action here. Doors and corners. Gonna play the doors and corners. Let's try another burst and see how that goes. Impressively is the answer. Not so great at a distance. I guess that cone of fire spreads out a bit. Maybe? Alright, let's go back to single shots. Hello? Oh, you must have... There you go, you just moved just a little bit off there. Yeah, 22 points on a critical. That's better. Oh, nice. That sounds like a great day, Damien. That sounds awesome. Alright. That ghoul is lying there unconscious and taking shots to the head. That's impressive. I still don't think it's dead. It's not. It just got up and used a stim pack. You son of a... Yeah, these single shots are definitely doing more damage than the bursts were. Alright. No, there's only one body there. What about there? Oh, I guess yibbity yibbity, that's all, folks. Alright, how are we going for stim packs? 6? About as many as I started. That's impressive. Alright, we can do this. Let's go give Gecko a bad day. See, I was hoping that I'd be able to use the reactor control, but I guess not. So the funny thing about this too, Damien, is that I was presented with a win-win option earlier for Vault City and for Gecko, but someone was mean to me, so I didn't take it. Because I was bad. Alright. Here goes nothing. Come on. Run. Run, 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 run. Ah, I'm overloaded, which is why I can't run. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright, let's try that. Ah, I'm still overloaded. This is going to be the death of me. It's got to be all this ammo. No? Hang on. Well, I don't need these cards anymore. 133. Where is that coming from? Ah, my strength has gone down to 2 because of... Oh, bollocks. Because of the jet. Alright, I'm gonna fry. I missed that completely. Well, let's see if I can make it out of here. I don't think the odds are good. Yeah, this isn't gonna work.
the afterlife is all that awaits you now. May you find more peace in that world than you found in this one.
We can do this. I just need to go outside first and rest in there. Yeah, exactly. Win-win's completely out of character. Alright, let's see if it'll let me rest here. It will. I need to sleep off that... I just need to sleep off that jet. Alright. Strength 2. I'm just going to sleep in the middle of a reactor. Alright, that'll do. 3 strength. Because the thing is, I don't want to ditch any of the stuff I've got now. Like, I like living, but I also like the loot that I've got. The fat loots. Alright. The other thing, too, that really hosed that is that turning the wheel is strength dependent. So, with the strength of 2, it just wasn't going to happen. Alright, let's save the game. And this could be it. This could be it. Let's do it. That was funny, though. Don't do drugs, kids. Especially combat enhancers. I like that there's a downside. Because I didn't realize. Like, I heard the ping for coming off jet. But I didn't put 2 and 2 together. So there you go. 3 times. Once, twice, 3 times a lady. It's terrible, terrible cliche. Alright. Let's get the F out of here. You've received a large dose of radiation. You really have. You really, really have. Pathfinding's a lot better than Fallout 1. I'm really impressed with that. Let's get out of here. Let's see what happens. Well, see, the thing is like, as long as I've got my strength back, I don't need to. That's the cool thing. I've destroyed the reactor. Yes! Oh, yeah. Alright. What do we think? I reckon I've still got enough to make a go of this. Let's get rid of the town. I can either run out of here, or I can shoot my way out. I reckon shooting my way out is actually not only the meaner thing to do, but survival-wise, it's probably the smarter. Alright, let's move away from the majority of my enemies. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, because notice how once my strength came back post-jet, I was fine. I was able to run. I'm still just under my allowance for weight, but I thought I killed most of the people. I think it's the fact that I've doomed a town now. That's the problem. I'm not a nice person. But that's kind of the game plan. And see, oh, you might remember, and I don't remember if you were around for it, but Aditum in the last game messed up, just messed up completely, like trying to save that town. Like, I like the idea that there's just that this survivor, like the descendant of the Vault Dweller, is being truer to nature. Alright, I reckon we're gonna spray some people. The funny thing is too, I don't think that's actually it's not gonna help Vault City, because the The person I was the person I was talking to, by the way, I thought it was quite cute. Was called Gordon of Gecko, and yes, they did believe that greed was good, and they were trying to say that Vault City's reactor's doomed. It's only going to last about another, I think they said 5 years, without intervention. But that's perfect. Like, that means that I'm helping Vault City while at the same time dooming them. I'm not going to tell them. It's beautiful. Da 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 da. There we go. Interestingly, burst mode is doing better with these people. Hot damn, 87 and 97. Yeah, greed is good. They did, in fact, say that. They said greed is good. 99 points. I'm a real girl now. The big question, though, is going to be whether I can make it back to Vault City alive with all of the radiation damage that I've taken. Yeah, it's gone, and I'm pretty sure that destroying its reactor is only going to hurt Vault City. Like, it's because the problem is that the runoff from the reactor is poisoning the water supply. Like, I didn't shut off the reactor, I shut off the coolant valve. So it's not going to do anything good. Being bad is fun. And yeah, it really is. It's an interesting. It's such a different kind of bad than something like Mass Effect, where you're still in service of the same goal. You're still trying to save the galaxy. I'm still trying to save my tribe, but you know, that's about it. I'm going about it a very naughty way. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? 9 points. Well, I guess bursts don't always hit their mark. You gonna let me get out of combat? Good. Now, what was it? Shift? Left shift? For items left on the ground? I think it was. I love that frying sound in the sound design. It just makes me super anxious about getting radiated. Let's go for a headshot. That's the sport. But yeah, my karma is terrible now. Like, it's 10 karma loss per citizen that you kill. So it doesn't take long. Doesn't take long at all to rack up giant karma losses. Where did his corpse go? He was out in the open and his corpse just disappeared. Fair enough. Alright, let's save. Had one crash tonight too, which I was a bit surprised to see. Alright, I'm just going to hang on a little bit longer here because I want to go and steal everything that the merchant has in the town. Gotta tell you, those points I put into small guns have not gone astray. They have not gone astray. Number of times I just do that. Just knock someone unconscious. Yeah, come on out. Like, I kind of want to be really, really mean and leave Harold there as the de facto mayor of a town that's just been gutted. I think that's the cruelest thing to do. In situations like that where, you know, a role-playing game, you always think about it. You're like, oh, a role-playing game would be better here because you've got infinite possibilities, but, you know. Computer role-playing games are always going to be limited by, like, what they can do, which is just, you know, it's not an indictment on them. People only have so much time in order to do stuff. Budgets are limited, time is limited. There's only so much time. Where is everyone? Everyone's having an awfully long think about what they're going to do. Oh, it's Harold. Alright, let's head over this way. Oh, you can see this cinematically. This is... Like, you can really see this moment on screen. Harold doesn't have a gun. Harold's just walking towards me. I would want him to be saying... You'd want him to be saying something. Like, just trying to understand. Why is this happening? Especially knowing that Erika is a descendant of the Vault Dweller. Because we had that conversation. Just trying to understand, like, what went wrong. Alright, you are at the top of my list. Because you have a gun. Proof again that those headshots are just more damage. Yeah, exactly. What have you done? Don't understand. I hate to give you bad news there, but I'm not interested in taking over the place. I'm just interested in leveling it. Alright. Now, I know we're going a little bit over time here, but I just want to stick around and see if I can close out this chapter of Gecko's history. So I'm happy to hang around for as long as it takes. I don't think we're too far off. I just want to go north because there's a merchant there, and I just want to take all of the neat stuff the merchant has to offer, which, you know, is kind of like kicking someone when they're down, but I feel like there is more profit to be made. Maybe, depending on what you're doing with the film here, you could kind of make hay about the fact that it's almost a reversion to sort of classic zombie tropes. Because look at this, like there's a horde of ghouls coming towards me. But who's the monster? It's not them. Na 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 na. Dibbidi-dee. Yeah, nice. The going out of business sale, exactly. Hey, Dr. Kufi. I've been a terrible, terrible human being. Being bad pays well. We're about to kill Harold. Harold's unconscious. So in short, yeah, I deserve it. I've been doing bad things. Thank you for joining us, by the way. How's your week been? Oh, someone else has got a rifle. Got ourselves another hero. Just going into overtime to see if we can finish off Gecko well once and for all. Well and for all and for... You get the idea. Oh, fantastic. I'm glad you had a great week. Social week is good week. Because it is a Friday stream, the question, as always, is what is the best thing that has happened to you this week? Oh, you shot a cow. Don't shoot a cow. Shoot a cow, man. Alright, I'm going to come back to these people. I'm going to go north. I'm going to head up to where the merchant is. It's caused the cows... caused the cows to stampede. Now I kind of don't want to leave. I want to see what happens with the cows. Who are they going to take on? I'm hoping that those cows are going to start fighting the ghouls. Come on, do it, do it, do it. Next round, I want to see what they do. Are they just stampeding or are they going to attack? Because they really should start attacking those ghouls. For being the cow killers they are. The best thing that happened to me this week, to answer my own question, is... And we talked a little bit about this, actually, the last time you were on stream, Dr. Kufi. But Monday this week, I was working on VO as opposed to the survival job. Excuse me. Yes! It's a ghoul on cow fight! Oh, this is the best! I'm not gonna... I can't leave to go raid the merchant now. Oh, that's awesome! That is awesome! It's a ghoul... It's ghouls versus cows. Yes! Utter cownage? Or is that a bridge too far? Yeah, I think last time you were on stream, I was talking about the workout that the program that I'm doing with my trainer. And this week on Monday, I got through 3 reps, 3 cycles of the whole program. And oh man, hang on, just a quick sec. I'll be back in just a quick sec. I'm just going to mute my mic. Sorry about that. I just thought my daughter had stirred. It's funny when you have kids. So much about horror film tropes makes so much more sense. And I find nowadays, like, you hear in just the slightest sound, you hear the noises you're expecting to hear, which is her up and around because something's wrong. But we're all good. We're all good. It's a personal best for the new program. Like, 3 reps is what I'm always meant to be doing, but because I had sort of a period where I lost time working on the program, I was down at like 2 reps of the whole thing. And I did 3, and man, it felt so good. It destroyed me afterwards. Like, I was just knackered for the next hour. But it was just a good form of being knackered. And I'm starting to feel more definition here in the shoulders. So yeah, I'm starting to feel the results of it. Starting to get those mad gains. So yeah, that was the best thing that happened to me this week. Sadly, I didn't have time to squeeze in a second round of it. But yeah, it was good. Oh. Yeah, I don't think anyone else would even see the difference, but I can feel it. So that's all that matters to me. I'm going to avenge you, cows. I'm going to avenge you. Oh, get another hero. Good old Lenny. Cows, get Lenny. my cow army. Oh, Mass Muda, that's brilliant. I hadn't heard that one before. Finger pistols. Come on, cows. Go get Lenny. Lenny's got a gun. All right, I'm gonna see what the cows are doing. Are they gonna go after Lenny? Oh, they are. They are. There's 2 left. All right, Lenny. You can deal with them. I think I've got 1 stim pack left. Yeah. Yeah, you go away, Harold. That plan worked. A teat. Ah. Waka waka waka. Can't remember the last time I've had a chance to trade puns. Oh, don't shoot me, shoot the cows. Oh, and that girl's going back to fight the cows. That's awesome. Alright. What on earth was that combat bark? That's, you You misfought death in the gallbladder. How about in the udder? How about in the udder, buddy? 37 hit points. I want to go north, but at the same time... Oh, where was that? Because ibises in their natural habitat are actually quite attractive animals, aren't they? Like, isn't the deal that like with pigeons, they just it's the urban environment that makes them kind of all gross? Oi, quit shooting at me. You got cows to fight. So is it just hanging around doing its thing? Here you go, Lenny. Take a shot in the head. Oh, okay. The cow critically missed and fell over. Gotta be careful not to hit the cow. I just feel lucky that I could steer them to the side of justice. There we go. So what do the cows do now? Do they go... Do they just go back to their herd? Because I do not want them to suddenly arc up. Okay, they're not going to. Good. I feel it. That's solid. That, sir, is a solid move. Take that. Thank you. And I'll take those. Do 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 do. And I'll take those. Watching those puns in real time, that is just... It's something else. It's exquisite. Alright, I'll level up in a sec too. Let's get out of here. Hey, that's possibly a poor life choice that you've made there, my friend. Or, if you can block bullets with your bare hands, that's mildly terrifying. Try it again. There you go. 11 points. Now just keep on walking away. Alright. Let's open this up. There we go. 88 points. That is some damage. I'll take those. Yeah, it's funny. Sometimes it just... Those bursts, sometimes they just don't do... Scouting chips. Oh, okay. I guess that's what birds near the water do. Greedily feed on fish and chips. There we go. What have you got for me? Nothing. That's a bit of disappointment. Well, it shouldn't really happen because I bought some really good brand name shoes, so I'm intolerant. That's the best I could do. Intolerant. I know it's Loren, but you know. Yeah. Yeah, come on, bring that spear over here, buddy. I tell you what, the wrap up at the end of this game is just going to be terrible. Oh, hey, while you're here too, while I have you gents, I've got a bit of a question. I'm going to turn this into a poll, but I've got a bit of a choice potentially around what I'm going to do with streaming Fallout content in the near future, because the beta for Fallout 76... Half a star, nice. The beta for Fallout 76 is starting very soon, and I need to double check, but it's possible. I need to double check like what the deal is with streaming for that. But it might support streaming, so then there's the question of, do I continue streaming through the ISO of Fallout 2, or do I actually start playing through the beta of Fallout 76 to have a look at that? And I can go either way with that. Like, I'm going to be playing Fallout 76 either way, like whether it's on stream or not. So the question becomes, like, what would you like to see? Would you like to see what's happening with Fallout 76, which is the new online game, which is kind of based on the Fallout 4 engine, or would you like to see more of the stories through the ISOs? Oh, one thing I wanted to mention too is... the heck is that? Fuel cell controller. Oh, that's what I need for the car. Sweet. Yeah, the other thing I was going to mention too is I'm actually in the process of setting up a Discord chat server. If you're at all interested, just to kind of keep conversations going outside of streams. So I'll shoot an invite to that into the stream at some point, and I'll probably drop it on Facebook too, given that both of you gents are connected to me on Facebook as well. Box of noodles. Yellow Pasky. Neither of those are interested. Interesting. great. Yeah, see, I can't take stuff from the merchant because they're dead. It does kind of bug me when they do that. Like, I get why it's happening from a balance perspective, but it's a little bit frustrating. The other thing I mentioned too at the start of stream is I watched a movie. I've watched the first half of a movie last night that is very Fallout in its feel, which is The Bad Batch, which has a pretty amazing cast. The two people that come to mind that I remember off the top of my head are Jason Momoa and Jim Carrey in a really interesting bit part. But it feels a bit like a fever dream, the film. It's a really interesting film. It's very stylish. It's style over substance. But the characters are peculiar. And the world that it's in, like, it doesn't do a lot to explain. It doesn't do a lot to explain its what's happening in its world. But it's set in something that feels very Fallout as well. This kind of post-apocalyptic wasteland. Keanu Reeves has a really interesting role in there too. But the main actress who plays the lead is amazing, and it's a female director too. So I highly recommend it. Very interesting feel to the whole thing. That's The Bad Batch. Still got to see the second half of it. Got it. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Koofy. So a couple of episodes exploring the mechanics. Yeah, that makes sense. But more focusing then on the actual main, like Fallout 2, and then onto the RPGs that are 3D, like Fallout and Fallout 4 and Fallout New Vegas, that sort of thing. So the main series, essentially. Does that sound about right? A little bit of a look at Fallout 76, but more interested in the main, like the actual RPGs with story content. Just want to get out of here now. Oh, folks are coming out of the harp now. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, what platform are you going to be playing on 76 on, by the way, if you're going to be playing? The F was that? It's a nasty sounding gun. Yeah, well, it kind of sits in a weird space. Oh, this isn't good. Gotcha. Yeah, my PC would not be able to play that game. So I'm going to be playing it either on PS4 or Xbox. And that was my last stim pack. Alright. Hey, buddy. Damn, I was hoping that would break line of sight. I do not want to die here. Can't save in the middle of combat. Oh, that did something. And that will help. But yeah, I hadn't even thought about that point. Yeah, I might do a 76 stream like once a month or something then. Oh, by the way, as well, Monday nights now, it's on the current schedule on the channel page, but Monday nights are going to be horror games, at least leading up to PAX, just so I can put the foot down on the gas for streaming those games. Just need to get through them so that I've got more to talk about on the panel. So Fallout will continue to happen on a Friday night, but Mondays and Wednesdays are going to be both going to be horror games now. Just to let you know. Hey there, partner. There we go, that's kind of what I was hoping to do. It's funny now, the thing that's going to keep me here is just trying to get out of town. What do you got? No, not what I was hoping for. I'm wiping out a village full of ghouls because their reactor is poisoning the water supply for Vault City, which is the very insular and very out for themselves group of people who have access to a vault and might be able to help me get the Gecko. So that's why I'm getting rid of an entire city full of ghouls. I actually had some. There was a way that I could have done this that would have been win-win for everyone. Like everyone would have come out ahead because Vault City's reactor is actually going to run out in about 5 years. But someone was mean to me. So I decided to take the petty route. And I tried reasoning with the first citizen of Vault City as well, but she didn't want to have it. So yeah, we're doing the destroy the reactor option, which is what I did before. I literally destroyed their reactor. Alright, so there is absolutely nothing there for me. Let's see if we can get out of combat mode then and sneak out of here. Because right now I just want to leave. Does it though? Does it? Yeah, it's a long chain. It's that classic RPG chain of dependencies. I need to be on the up and up with Vault City so that I can get access to their technology and their records to hopefully get a next step towards getting the Gecko. And the only real way to do that was to well, the easiest and the meanest way to do that was to shut down shut down Gecko's reactor. Yeah, they were bigoted. They said that I was just a simple tribal. So everyone burns. That's pretty much the long and short of it. I thought I had a grenade now. Where's my grenade? There it is. I do have a grenade. Let's see how this goes. Come on, folks. Come on. This really is going down to the wire, though. At the point now where even just with their knives, like a lucky shot could take me out. I really don't want it to, but it could. Oh, to wit. Right there. I'm gonna save after this. We've come too far. There we go. Alright. No, no stim packs left. That's why I was... Oh, you son of a... No!
Rest in peace, chosen one.
No! You know what? Oh, I don't want to... I don't have the car part. Oh, okay. No! So close. Okay, I'm going to call it there because that's like an hour into overtime. And I could just leave, but I want to come back and get that car part. So, thank you so much for being part of the stream. But yeah, I am going to call it here and let you all head off to bed. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, check out some of our other videos, and for live content, come join me on Twitch.